Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to EnggAdda. Today in this video, we are going to explore upload file functionality. How we upload the file and how it is being processed and stored at the backend. That is what we are going to discuss here in this video. How the upload functionality works, everything we are going to see in details. So we are going to create a backend that will help us in processing the upload file, and that will also try to store the files on the server. And the front end side, we are also going to create some front end files, simple files that will help us in uploading the files. Okay, so basically what we are going to do is we are going to create a backend that will process the file, store the file, and the front end that will try to upload the file. So in totality, we are going to see the whole upload file functionality, how it works, and how the front end upload the files, and how backend process the file and store it out. Everything we are going to discuss in this video. So we are going to create a Spring Boot application, and inside that application, we are going to create a API that will help us in processing the file which is being uploaded by the client side. Either you can use a front end or you can use the Postman to upload the files, and the backend will try to process that file and then will try to store that file. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. And here we have a special support which is multipart file, which is being provided by the Spring. With the help of that multipart file, we are going to do this accept. Okay, so let's get started and let me try to tell you more about the multipart file. So first of all, what is multipart file? Multipart file is a type of file transfer method. Okay, so it is a type of file transfer method commonly used in web application for file uploads. It uses multipart form data content type to send binary files and form data together. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now. How multipart file works in Spring Boot? So in the Spring Boot, Spring Boot provides the support for the multipart file. So we'll try to create a Spring Boot application. We'll try to create a API, let's say post API. Inside that API, we are going to use request parameters to pass the multipart file. And then with the help of that multipart file, we'll try to process the file which is being uploaded by the Postman or the client. And then we'll try to store that file at the backend. So this is what we are going to do. Let me try to come out of this slide and go to the IntelliJ create one Spring Boot application. So here we are on the IntelliJ, and go to the file, new project, and here you can see the option of Spring Boot, and here I'm going to create a Spring Boot application for the multipart file. So let's say file upload or upload file demo. Select Maven here and go next. Select the Lombok and web. These are the starter dependency that we need in order to create our application. So you can see our application is created. It will take few seconds of your time to resolve the dependency that we have added, and then we can start doing the development. Okay, so as far as the development is concerned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a post API, and that will help us in uploading the file. Okay, so we'll try to close this. Our application look good. Now if we'll go to the source main Java, here you can see our application look good. Let me try to run this application first, and then we can start doing the development here. So you can see it is processing the things, and it will start our application here. You can see that our application is started on the port number 8080. So look good. Now we can start doing our development. So here I'm going to create a package called, let's say, upload, and inside that I'm going to create a controller class called file upload controller. Okay, let's say this controller, we are going to annotate it with REST controller, and I'm going to add some class level mapping. So for that I'm going to use the request mapping here. Let's say it is API files. Okay, now inside this I'm going to use a post controller. to upload the file. So for that, I'm creating a post mapping, say upload, and inside that I'm going to create a method here. So let's say public string, or we can use the response entity here. Let's say response entity. What it is, if you don't know, I have a video on my channel about the response entity, so you can go and then watch it out. String, let's say the method name is upload file, and here we are passing the file as a request parameter in the form of multipart file. So multipart file, and we are good. Now what we are going to do is we are going to process this file which is being sent from the front end using this multipart file as a request parameter, and after processing that file we'll try to create a folder where we'll try to store that file. Okay, so for that, let's say I'm going to create a string upload directory, and let's say its location is uploads. Okay, and file directory, let's say, make sure you are importing the file from IO. Okay, file directory equal to new file, upload directory. So it will create a directory if it is not there with this location. Okay, under this whole application. So you can see this is our main application, and parallel to this uploads folder will be created. Inside that we can store our file. Okay, for that only we are creating this directory. So file directory, so see, this is the sample code you can see, right? If you want to create some other directory, then you can do that, and you can pass the path of that directory wherever you want to create that directory or wherever you want to store that file. We are just going to store that file under a folder called uploads under this application itself, and inside that folder we are going to store our files. Okay, so we are good now. If this directory exist, if this not exist, then it will create it out. If it already exists, then it will simply store the file inside it. Okay, sorry, exist. Now we are inside this. Now if it does not exist, then just create that. If it already exists, just store it there itself. Okay, now path equal to, let's say, file path, import this file path. Okay, file path equal to path dot get, and here we are going to, sorry, it should be paths dot get. You have to provide the path where you want to store the file. Okay, so the path is upload directory, and with the, like, we are also going to store the file with the file name. So for that only we are just going to use the file dot get original file name. Okay, and we are good. So under this path the file will be stored. Okay, now what we have to do, how it will store, you have to use this files dot write method to store that file out inside that directory. So just import this files first. You have to provide the file path, and then files dot, you have to read that file, get bytes. Okay, look good. Just if you want to put it in the try catch, you can do so, or you can throw the exception at the method level. Okay, now this is what we have did. Now what we am going to do is I'm going to simply return the response saying that the file uploaded successfully. So for that, response entity dot OK, and inside that I'm just going to provide the body which says file successfully uploaded and stored. And here we are going to pass the file name, let's say file dot get original file name, and look good. So the application has been, like, this API has been created and it looked good to me. Now I'm going to rerun this application and then try to hit the API. So just stop and rerun. And our application is up. You can see. Now if you click here, it will give you the URL, or what you can do, you can construct the URL yourself as well. So our application is up on the port number 8080 locally. So the URL would be something like, let me try to create a request here. So I open the Postman. Now the URL would be something like http localhost 8080, and then the base URL is API file. So just copy this one and then upload, right? So we are good. Now this is a post API, so just change this to the post, and what you have to do is you have to provide the multipart file as a request parameter. So we are not going, like, if you go to this body, and here you will find the so many options available, like form data and XWW form, unlen coded, and raw and binary and GraphQL is there, right? So we have to use this form data, and here itself we have to provide the file. So if you'll come here, you can see this is the thing. Just copy this file, paste it here in the key, and then if you'll find this option, you can see that you can either pass the file as a text or file, select the file, and here you have to choose the file. So you can see new file from the local machine, just select this one and go down. I'm just going to upload this PDF. Okay, so just open this up and we are good. Our application is locally up, and we also have the API ready, and we have the this file also to be uploaded. Okay, now just hit it, and here we are getting 500. Why it is? Go to your application. If you'll go down to the console, you can see that access denied exception, upload file .pdf, translate to IO exception, Windows file system provider, new byte channel, new output stream, right, upload file, this. Okay, let me check the code. API is being hitted, that means it look good. Now here in the directory you can see, okay, so in the directory you can see we are providing this as a / upload. It should not be some like this, it should be upload and then / should be there to create the this directory. Okay, so let me run this application again and then try to hit it. That is why it was not able to access it here. Okay, so I think it looked good. Our application is up. Now hit it, and you can see that file successfully uploaded and stored, and this is the file name. Now if you'll go to your application, then you can see that here you can see the upload folder is created, and you can see inside that the file is also stored here. Okay, so this is how you can upload the file. Now what I can do is, let me try to upload couple of different files here. So let's say new file, let's say I'm going to upload this file. Let's say how it works. Okay, so as of now 2 files are there. Let's say if it is working. Okay, so the PDF is there. Now what about other? Refresh this. Okay, so only one is there, no problem. Just remove the first one and try to upload the second one. You can see it is also uploaded, and if you'll come here to this, see this, you can open this up, you can see this, right? So the image is also being uploaded, PDF is uploaded. Similarly, you can check the other file as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create front end, the basic front end, and then we'll try to hit this upload file API from the front end itself. Okay, so in the front end I will create a basic form and create an option to upload the file, and then try to hit this API that we have created, and then try to see if it is working or not. So what we can do is we can go to this resource, and in the static file just create one HTML file, let's say index.html, and I already have the JavaScript file ready. So I will explain you what it is, and don't worry on this. I will provide the link of this whole application in the description of this video, so that you can directly go there and then copy this JavaScript file, okay, or in HTML file you can say. So just paste it here. I will explain you what it is happening. So we have created one HTML file, and its title is file upload, and we have this file upload example. We have created one button called upload, and you can see that we have the method called upload file, which is being called when we hit this button. And inside this method, what we are doing is we are calling the API itself. Okay, and then it will work. Okay, it will try to call the internal backend API and then see how it is working. So let me try to run this application again, and then try to open up this HTML page, and then from there itself we'll try to upload the file and then see. So I'm just opening it in the browser, and our application is also up. You can see we are getting the option to file upload example, and then we have a button and things to upload the file. So let me try to open this more tools, developer tools, to show you what is happening behind. So you can see our HTML page is up. It says file upload example, and we have options to choose the file, and with the clicking of this button it will call the backend API, upload API, then we'll see if the file is being uploaded there or not. So as of now, if you'll go to your application, you can see we have upload folder created. Let me try to delete this one, and we'll hit this API from the very first. Okay, so choose the file, and here itself, let's say I'm going to upload this image. Open this up, upload it, and here you can see it says course error. Okay, so what we can do is, so we have to set the course. So either you can install the course extension here in the browser itself. So I have already installed that in the Edge browser. So what you can do, you can install that in your browser, or the other thing what you can do is you can enable the cross origin here, and then provide the localhost this thing. Okay, so it will also work, but as of now I'm not going to set those things. What you can do is, let me open this whole thing in the Edge, and here you can see in the Edge I have one extension called course. You can enable it, you can install it in your browser, and then you can you are good to hit this API. Now go this to the more tool, and then developer tools, and choose file. Just going to choose some files. Let's say go to the download, and here let's say I'm going to upload this file. Okay, now just click on upload, and here you can see that upload API is being called, and the status is 200. Now if you'll go to this API, and let me try to show you, the status is 200, and go to the payload, you can see the binary file is there. In the preview we have files successfully uploaded and stored, and this is the file name. In the response you can see this thing. Okay, so it look good. Now if you'll go to your application, again here you will find that upload folder is created, and here we have the file. Okay, so this is how you can upload the file in your Spring Boot application. Okay, so this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.